في اللي قبل ده، لأنه كان نهاية الفصل الرابع، وخلص بأن زوي كانت عايزة تتكلم مع البوي فريند بتاعها وطلعت من الكامبين، أو حملة مش عارفة انتخابات، أو اللي كان معاها صديقها بروتي، وما ادتلوش الداتا ولا قالت له عليها، ادتها لسولي لانها حست ان بروتي مش هيعمل بيها حاجة وهيخفيها، وهي عايزة العالم الشرير يتفضح لانها هي ضد اجهزة الاحلام وضد العيون وضد كل شيء، ضد كل شيء مسيطر يعني بهذا الزمن. وسننتقل الى الفصل الخامس وسنبدأ الآن. هيا بنا.
General, you call for me.
Step inside, Vamon.
How do you find your quarters, General?
I find my quarters just fine, Commander. That's not why you were summoned. You see, something's been bothering me.
Mia?
I've spoken to your men at the Keep, and their story is the same as yours. There was a riot instigated by the Resistance. In the ensuing chaos, Apostle Alvani was killed. His body was, inconveniently, burned in the fire. It was a bloodbath, one that someone will have to answer for someday.
Certainly, General. I will see to it.
I'm sure you will. I also spoke with some of the surviving prisoners. Their story diverged significantly from yours.
That doesn't surprise me. They're a treacherous lot, looking for any excuse to spread discord.
Maybe so, maybe so. It is a shame the Warden was murdered. He may have been able to provide some insight. You see, his men claim that before the riot broke out, the Apostle's execution was ordered by you, personally. They even say the executioner's sword had been sharpened in weight of first light.
If that's true, it was the Warden's doing, not mine.
Perhaps. But why would they lie about that? I don't see how that serves them.
And what did the prisoners tell you?
That the riot was set in motion to free the Apostle, not murder him. And that it succeeded.
That's preposterous. Kian Alvane is ashes. He walks in shadow, lost and afraid, far from the glory of the First Mountain and the light of the Goddess.
So you tell me, Commander, and I'd hate to think you're lying to me or omitting the truth. Your relationship with Alvani. There was animosity. You knew each other when you were boys.
We had run-ins. When we were both on the streets of Sidia, it wasn't uncommon.
But your rivalry was bloodier, went deeper than boyish pranks.
It was a long time ago. We were past that.
I want to believe you, Commander. Your position here is important to me, to the Six, to all of Azadir.
Have I not always served the Goddess and my people, Mia? Have I not proven myself to the Six and the Council? To the Seat, to you? Any suggestion that I'm less than faithful? It greatly offends me.
As it should, Famon. I have no wish to discover you've been lying to me. I have no wish to see you placed in chains. I want to believe you. And for now, I do. But I will continue investigating this matter, because something about it is not right. Something about it bothers me. If you know something, I urge you to come to me as quickly as possible before I learn you've kept the truth from me.
I have not. I walk in the light, Mir. Everything I do for my nation and my people.
Very well. You may go.
May the Goddess protect you, General.
The light shine upon us all and illuminate our path. Night, Ulrich!
What news do you have for us, Ulrich?
Right, so a man comes into my bar this afternoon. Azadi soldier, off duty. Has a few beers, starts getting flushed and loose-lipped. Man says there's talk of a raid. This very night, in the magic ghetto. And there's a list.
A list?
The ones they're targeting. The ones they're bringing back out again.
But why now? I mean, it's not payback, is it?
He did mention the weapons shipment that got blown sky-high last week. Caused a fair bit of ruckus, that. Was the talk of this place for days. Seems some people enjoy a good explosion. Apparently, the commander of the Azadi Special Forces took it as a personal insult. A commander...
Vamon. He would take that personally.
Also, man said, there's been more weapons and supplies being smuggled into the city, right under Azadi noses. Well, they've caught a few shipments, so they know people are arming themselves in the ghetto, that there's trouble brewing.
The mole's been more cooperative than usual. Whatever you did for her, Kian, it appears to have been appreciated.
So, the way I see it, the Azadi might want to make a decisive strike tonight, before they lose control of Old Town.
Well, they're not wrong. So, we need to find out who's on this list, and we need to know when they're going to strike and from where, and we need to...
Patience, Inu. One thing at a time. First, we must learn if, when, and where this raid is taking place. Then we must warn our friends, including the mole. And then we must get our own people to safety before the Azadi come.
I have a few contacts I can poke. Liko?
I'll start with our people in the ghetto. Kian, if you could pay the mole a courtesy call.
That won't take long. Is there anything else I can do?
I doubt it. Let's meet back here before midnight.
Will do. Good luck, the both of you.
Watch your back.
Ulrich is a good man. I enjoy his company. He's true to his word. I trust him with my life and consider him a friend.
In private, I have a message from a common friend. She wishes to see you, alone, as soon as possible. She told me she'd wait for you where all of Old Town lies below us. Wherever that might be. She does like to speak in riddles, that one.
Thanks, Ulrich.
And when you do see her, tell her it's time she paid her tab. She won't receive another drop of Merryminstrom until she does. I don't know what our friend means by where all of Old Town lies below, but I reckon you'll want to look for the highest spot in the bones. She might be talking about the bench. That's the plateau that lies between Coldstone and Ireed Avenue, right above the green. You can see the tower and most of Old Town from there. I wouldn't dawdle if I were you. She's got a red-hot fire burning inside her, that one. I don't know what our friend means by where all of Old Town lies below, but I reckon you'll want to look for the highest spot in the bones.
اوكي حروح للمول. المول طبعا الحكيمة، الكائن الغريب ده، وبعدين استنى شوية. بعدين حروح للحكيمة في المول، بعدين اروح للأولد تاون ادور على البت اللي شعرها احمر، فاشوف اذا لقيت اذا كانوا دول الميشن اللي لازم اعملهم يعني. قولي لا معقول؟ لا مش ممكن. فيلا فرضا ان ده هو اللي ضروري اني اعمله. Okay, it's taking too long, but let's do whatever. Okay, يلا نروح للملة. طبعا احنا نشوف الماب الاول. انا قريب من الملة، لهذا سأكون جدا. أو أوكي where is she؟ مش موجودة في الخريطة. damn it. Uh-oh. I think I have to ask a map. كانت في علامات بس oh my god, now I have to use my brain. يعني أنا البرين بتاعي مجدوب. Okay, let's try our best. Let's try our best, maybe. I don't remember exactly where is she. I think she's at the F.
After my shift's over, I think I'll head down to that cheap tavern by the harbour. Oh, what's it called again?
Okay, ممكن أسأل بتاع الخرائط ده.
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
Oops. Okay, we're not gonna be so stupid. Wait. I love this. I want to go up. I hate in this game that we can't. It's not an open world game. But I'm gonna try. Okay, I think I know how to get to the المولة. يا بنتي يا مولة عايزالك كلها ونلزقكي شوية شوية ونلزقكي شوية شوية. أنا عارفة طريقي، أنا عارف أمشي من هنا وأنا عارف كده. بعتي يا أهبل. Maybe I should take the sandwich now.
She's a sandwicher, practitioner of the ancient art of sandwiching, and also
you look like the sort of man who'd appreciate a savoury sandwich. Meat, veggies, spread on flatbreads.
I love how it's so magical here. يعني أنا عايزة أدور على الملة وديها الحلاوة وأقول لها يا حبيبتي أنا جيتلك علشان انتي وحشاني كتير. يا ملة يا ملة يا حبيبتي تعالي قربي لي شوية. أنا عندي حاجات كتيرة عايزة أقولها لك يا ملة يا ملة يا ملة يا ملة يا حلوة. You are so stupid, you know that? Because everything is closed and you can't get to the mullah. You can't get to her. Oh, don't be stupid. I could get anywhere I want to. You will see. Okay, I am not going to jerk around. I am not going to judge you. You're just a piece of shit. No, I am not. You will see who's gonna win. يا ملا يا ملا يا حلوة تعالي أندي. Okay, let's see. City Green. أنا فاكر إن كان في حاجات هنا. هم شالوهم ولا إيه؟ هم لسه موجودين بس أنا مش عارف يعني. أنا مش عارف أروح فين لأن الماب الغبي ضاع منه كل حاجة. لأني غبي وأهبل. مامتي دايما كانت بتقول لي يا أهبل يا أهبل يا عبيط، وأنا بقول لها ليه يا ماما بتقول لي أهبل وعبيط، فهي بتضحك كتير وتقول لي أنت أهبل وعبيط. انت اهبل وعبيط، انت اهبل وعبيط، عبيط عبيط عبيط، وانا مش عارف انا عبيط ليه. عبيط يا عبيط يا عبيط يا عبيط، اه يا عبيط يا عبيط يا عبيط، مش عارف تروح على فين، والله ماني عارف. بشوف كل حاجة قدامي وانا لابس برنوس السحري، عامل نفسي انا جوز. الله الله يا حبيب يا حبيبي يا حبيبي يا حبيب. Come on.
They cannot recognize me.
Oh my god, you are so fantastic, bitch. Come on, run. Okay, we can't use it. Okay, maybe we can. Let's see. No, you can't. No, you can't, loser. Loser! You can't use it! Do you think you're smart? Now you're going to the magical town again. Okay, ريحولي خريطة الملا. الله يلعنهم بقى. كان في إنني ذكي جدا، لقد تذكرت. هل تظنون أنكم ستضحكون علي أيها الأغبياء المتاعيس؟ لقد عرفت المكان بنفسي.
I need to speak with the mole.
She's not expecting you.
She'll want to hear what I have to say.
Fine. But keep your hands where I can see them.
وصلنا للمولة، وصلنا للمولة، وبعدين يا غبي تشوف ايه ده؟ يعني ايه يعني؟ انا هقتلها ولا هقتلها؟ ده انا جاي عشان انقذ العالم. يا اهبل يا عبيط. ايه الناس الغبية دي المتخلفة؟ ملا، أنا جيت يا ملا.
Azadi apostate not dead yet? I expect you'd be dead by now. If you live this long, you might even make it to my age, but I don't recommend it. When your bones ache each morning and you can barely hold your liquor anymore, you curse the gods for keeping you alive. You come to warn Mole, then?
How did you know?
The Mole always know. Whispers travel on the wind and voices reverberates through the soil. There's word of raid happening. Of course, no one know for sure. The Azadi usually stay out of Old Town, afraid to cause ruckus, upset the order of things, afraid of people rising up against them. Though times do change. Whether Azadi attack happen or not, Mole's prepared. Don't you worry about the Mole. Mole has burrows. Besides, it may be time to leave Mercury altogether. Those infernal machines your people build make my fur stand on end. They crackle, they buzz. They are opposite of magic. Make Mole's head pound. Don't know what they're for and what'll happen when they're all done building them, but Mole don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Something's coming, Kian of the rebels. I smell it. I feel it in my whiskers, in my aching bones. Something unnatural, something mean. There's no room in Mercuria for magic or for magicals. Not anymore. No. Whether Azadi attack is coming or not, it's time for the Mole to dig other burrows. Or perhaps return home to the birth burrow. Find an old familiar hole to sleep in. Sleep until this shadow has passed. Or until we're all of us dry bones beneath the soil. You may consider your warning delivered. This is the last you'll see of me. The last you see of the bander, the burrowers, the little ones who sing to the soil. My people, all gone. You tell your shepherd she's welcome to everything in my possession. Water, weapons, and food and medicine. All you need to keep fighting. Watch your hide, Kyan of Clan Alvane. These are dark times, and you're at the heart of it all. Well, why are you still here? Go! Go!
You're so rude مولا. انت يعني وقحة. معليش ما
The fate of worlds falls on you now.
اوكي، بعد ان استمعنا لوقاحتها وقصصها يعني هنستنى كتير يعني علشان نكمل الفصل الخامس دلوقتي. الله الله الله، يعني انا ناقصني يعني الفصل الخامس دلوقتي. معلش صوتي في الفيديو باين. انك عبيطة جدا جدا يا ملا، تظننت انك ذكية ولكنك لست ذكية على فكرة. انت عبيطة جدا، وهذا لأنك عبيطة، وهذا يدل على عبطك وسخفك وسخافتك ولا أعرف. والعبيط هيفضل ساكت كده لغاية ما نلاقي مين؟ Find Anna. You can find her in a place overlooking Old Town. يعني شوفوا الحقارة يعني لا، ايه ده انت يا أزعة مرة تانية تكلمني وعيونك لتحت، فاهم؟ عبيط طالع للملة بتاعتك. بعدين انا هدور عليها فين؟ يعني فين اسمها ايه؟ انا you can find her in a place overlooking Old Town. يعني يا ولاد الأبلسة اروح للأولد تاون الفها حتة حتة عشان الاقي الست هانم انا، عشان احبها واموت في دبادبها؟ لا، انا مش عايز احبها ومش هحبها. اهو قلت لكم من دلوقتي اني مش هحبها. المفروض يدونا اختيارات. انا مش عايز احبها. ايه ده؟ هو بالغصب يعني لازم احب ست هانم انا لان شعرها احمر وجميله وفاتنه؟ لا، مش عايز. اوكي، دلوقتي هنلف الماجيكال سوق. I love it. اوكي، مش عايزين نسيب الاولد تاون طبعا.
The Magicals keep their heads high despite the Azadi threat. It's hard to shake the feeling that it's wrong for Magicals to be walking
طبعا كيان هو من الأزادي وهو مكروه جدا لأنه من الأزادي، وعليه أن يبحث عن آنا وهي أيضا تكره الأزادي. أوكي، أنا هعمل حاجة مش عارف، ممكن ألاقيها هنا، ممكن ألاقي الخرتيتة هنا، مش عارف أنا يعني الماب وكله ما بيعطوش الدايركشنز الصح. I don't know why.
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
Okay. Hold yourself together, bastard. You need to look for Anna. You know Anna? With the red head? That's Anna. That's a pretty Anna. And you have to look for Anna. Do you know? Okay, I think okay, أنا طلعت من الفتحة دي، ممكن أخش في الفتحة التانية. إنني عبيط جدا، إني أعلم إني عبيط. يلا نلعب. ورجيني كده اوكي، عبطتك لم تخطر على بال. اوكي، كلنا ممكن ان نكون عبيطين. اتس عادي، اتس عادي انك تكون عبيط، اتس عادي انك تكون كويس.
While my veil is active, they cannot recognize me.
طبعا يا حبيبي، امال ده انت ازادي، ده انت كيان، ده انت كيان الفاني. حب اسمه يا لهوي، كيان الفاني. انا مش عارفه كيف اخترعوا الاسم كيان الفاني. انا كيان الفاني. يلا بسرعه دور عليها في الاولد تاون. they said you can find her in the old town. Okay, you're not even in the old town, you stupid asshole. Okay, maybe that direction. Well, I know I'm stupid, but yes.
There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe.
وريني كده. No, no, no. I think I have to node للold town. Oh my god, that's really pathetic.
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
طيري يا عصفورة، طيري طيري في العلالي، خلينا نشوف الحلاوة يا عصفورة يا حلوة. حلوة عصفورة جميلة تطير 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 في السماء فوق، وهي محتارة مش عارفة حياخدها فين ريح العالي. يا عصفورة يا حلوة تعالي خدينا بجناحك بجناحك، ورينا 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 الدنيا من فوق، علشان احنا مش لاقيين اي نوع من الحب والامل ان احنا نعيش على الكوكب. طيري يا عصفورة طيري، رفرفي جناحاتك، ورينا العالم من عندك، لان احنا ملينا من العالم اللي احنا فيه، مش طايقينه خالص خالص، ولا عارفين نعمل فيه ايه، لانه خرب 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 خرب، ممل 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 ممل، خرب 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 خرب، ممل 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 ممل. طبعا انا بمشي الوقت لان حبقى في البازل الميز اللي عمال في البني ادم ده. اوكي، so الأولد تاون هي حتكون في الأولد تاون لأنها find Anna. You can find her in a place overlooking Old Town. طيب ازاي ده؟ عندكم أي فكرة؟ يعني غباء أكتر من كده مفيش صح؟ You can find her in a looking مش عارف ايه. Oh, I didn't come here before. Oops.
Are you a ghost? Where in Shadow's name did you come from all of a sudden?
Are you lost? There are city maps everywhere. They should help you find your way around.
I don't know, in the 13th century or whatever this is, and there's signs like maps. Wow, how could people be so smart in that time? Are you lost? There's lots of city maps that can help you search for your direction. Oh, thank you, madame. I didn't know. Oh la la, that is really smart of you. I'm looking for a wife. Anyway, is it okay if I propose to you and ask you to marry me with your glamorous fiction faith? I think I'm falling in love already. I think I really am loving you so much. Oh my god, Kian, you just went so far. You are so... I'm just like, I feel like I'm drinking soap. عملت شاي وطعمة تقول فيها صابون. مش عارفة ليش يا ربي. طيري يا نكمل الأغنية اللي اخترعناها. طيري يا عصفورة طيري ورفرفي ورفرفي جناحاتك ورينا العالم من عندك لأن احنا تعبانين تعبانين وزعلانين من عالمنا موجوعين زعلانين وتعبانين من عالمنا موجوعين عايزين حاجة حلوة ترجع فينا الروح من تاني عايزين حاجة حلوة حلوة عايزين حاجة حلوة. Okay, maybe she's here. The princess, the beautiful Anna, the lady Anna that I'm looking for. Anna, Lady Anna, and this is like what? A toilet? This game is really annoying and I'm just in chapter 5. Yeah. Wow. إنني بالفصل الخامس و already الساعة 11:30. يا لهوي الوقت بيجري والله وأنا أدمنت هذه اللعبة. There's nothing I can do about it. Nothing. Okay, I think I have to get here because let me just like push people. Like be قليل أدب. خليني أكون قليل أدب مرة واحدة في عمري. No bitch, just me. You are so stupid. You got so far from direction, Kian. You get your ass back to the place where the old town is. Where do you think you go? Oh my god, you are so stupid. Here she is. Oh my god. يعني شوفوا مش old town. والold town من تحت. يلعن أبوكم. فين؟ old town. شوفوا يعني البونس مش بونس مش old town. اخس.
It's a nice view, isn't it? I've always found Mercuria beautiful, especially in summer. Of course, those metal tubes are a bit of an eyesore. And that tower... Actually, the tower I quite like.
Why did you want to meet me?
Oh, so impatient. You always were. I've been saving something for a rainy day. Someone, actually. And, well, no rain at the moment. But the forecast for tonight sounds grim.
She knows something about tonight. It can't hurt to pool our resources and share information. She knows something about saving someone for a rainy day.
There's an Azadi officer, high-ranking, a captain. He has, an arrangement with a young woman in Old Town. A non-human.
He's fucking a magical.
Eloquent, but yeah, he's fucking a magical. We both know what it would do to his career if anyone found out.
They'd strip him of his rank. He'd be arrested, tortured, most likely sentenced to death.
All for a little blue girl and some exotic sex. Your people are so predictable, Azadi. So easy to compromise. You know, the more things you forbid, the more sins there are to be tempted by. You're a nation of the repressed, a powder keg ready to blow.
But how will this information help us?
Today is this officer's day with his young lady. She has a room near Shady Quay. Our horny captain never goes alone. The fool brings his uniformed knave to keep watch, which is convenient, like a big arrow pointing to the right door. If you were to confront the captain in a compromising position, there'd be no limit to what you could accomplish.
Why give me this information? You could have profited from it yourself.
I have no need for money or leverage. But I thought you could put this to good use. Find out what's going down. Maybe stop it, save some lives, or take some.
I thought you didn't care about the resistance.
I never said that. I never said I did either. But maybe I care for other things.
Why did you bring me all the way up here to tell me this?
Because I don't trust them or anyone. I've been burned in the past.
But why me?
Because you, Kian, I trust.
This isn't right. I can't reject her. This isn't right. Anna, wait.
ايوه يا واد يا كيان، ايوه خليك كده صعب. عايزه تبوسيه. ليه؟ الله الله، انا اعرفك من فين عشان تبوسيني؟ لعنة الله عليكي ايتها الماسونية. اوكي، انا قلت من الاول مش هبوسها ومش هحبها، لانها ايه الحركات القذرة دي؟ انا فاقد الذاكرة بدل ما تساعدني اني اتذكر. انا كيان اتذكر، تروح عايزة بيساني عاملة لعوب غواء وكده. لا يا هل ترى يعني شايفاني الأميرة النائمة بوسة هتصحيني، ولا الضفدع اللي يتحول لأمير، ولا بيوتي اند ذا بيست الوحش يتحول لملك؟ لا يا أختي، الكلام ده في الروايات، هنا أزادي. يلا دور على أزادي. استنى وريني موجود فين. Somewhere in Old Town. اوكي، يبقى Old Town هو كله Old Town. I'm sorry I didn't kiss you, Anna, but really, dude, I mean, come on. I want to remember things. I am not here to kiss women. I mean, if I want to kiss women, I would not be an Azadi. I'll be just in my place, asleep.
I'm so sick of this shit staying in the sea.
Always be vigilant, citizen.
وريني جمالك وريني، وريني شطارتك وريني، يا شطارتك يا حلاوتك يا جمالك.
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
Maybe هلاقيه هنا. I've been here. I've been here, I remember. And there was like a campaign. كانت في حملة هنا، وأنا دخلت لأني كنت أعلم ما هي كلمة السر، ولكن الجميع اختفى. وهذه الحلوة لماذا تسير بالظلام؟ الكائنات بهذا العالم قصار القامة، وأنا فضيحة. طويل عريض جميل وسيم رائع متألق ملفت، كل يريد أن يقبلني ويحبني. ما هذا؟ ما هذا؟ I think في هذا الجزء سيكون هناك مهمة المواسير، والجزء ده يا لطيف دمه تقيل دمه تقيل والله.
Getting visitors from Sadir soon. I wonder who it could be. Or maybe the General's returning.
If I'm quiet, their eyes glide off me, and I remain invisible to them. An Irhadian veil can be very effective.
If I take a short nap standing up, will you cover for me? No? Did you hear the one about the man? If you're a ghost, just leave me be! You do know that you're in the magic...
Midnight snack. I've got soup. You don't look like my usual customers. Tell your friends.
She's a sandwicher, practitioner of the ancient art of sandwiching, and also an alchemist, retired.
Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery.
After my shift's over. Hello? Hello? Could have sworn I saw something.
He's guarding the door to that house. This must be where that Azadi officer meets his girl. I need to find a way to get him away from the door. I must distract that guard somehow.
There's official Azadi business going on here. You'll want to turn around and walk away. Go on now, nothing to see here.
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria. He's guarding the door to that house. This must be... I need to find a way to get him away from the door. I must distract that guard somehow. He's guarding the door to that house. This must be where that Azadi officer meets his girl.
Martial law permits me to use my sword against you. Just so you know. There's official Azadi business going on here. You'll want to turn around and walk away.
Magicals appear contained to Old Town, even though they're still permitted to move through other parts of the city.
Hey! Did you find that turncoat you were looking for?
I did not, but it was my fault. I identified the wrong man.
Oh. So our whole mission was a waste of time?
Certainly not. We'll get him eventually. And I got to see Honor Hilaris speak to his followers. That might be useful to us.
Good. Are you on another mission?
Perhaps. I'm sorry, boy, but I'm quite busy.
Let me help.
The boy might prove useful. I don't need help right now, but I'll let you know when I do.
Sure. It's not like I have anything better to do. Have you changed your mind? Do you want my help now?
I won't put him in any more danger than absolutely necessary. The boy might prove useful, but I don't know how. I don't need help right now, but I'll let you know when I do.
Sure. It's not like I have anything better to do.
What are you doing, friend? Are you stealing from me? Surely you're no thief, a tall, strapping fellow like yourself.
This stuff is similar to our black powder, except it burns longer and slower. It's a potent explosive that can act as a propellant for both muskets and fire flowers.
What can I do for you, friend? Would you care for a tasty sandwich?
Your sign says sandwiches and fire flowers.
Ah, yes. Used to be I made the best fire flowers in Old Town. Spectacular things that lit up the night sky. Sparklers and illuminations, crackers and flyers. But no more, I'm afraid. Alchemy apparently falls under the definition of magic these days, and is therefore strictly forbidden. I can make you a savoury sandwich, though. Guaranteed sand and witch free.
I've seen fireworks in the past, They're spectacular, and they make a lot of noise. A perfect diversion. Even if I was hungry, those sandwiches sound dubious. But if it helps divert her attention... I'll have one of your sandwiches.
Brilliant! Step right over here, friend, to my sandwiching table. Step... Now, will that be on fried flatbread, steamed yeast bun, or a baked grain roll?
I really have no idea. I'm quite sure this is unimportant. What was that again? I really have no idea. I'm quite sure this is unimportant. What was that again? I'm quite sure this... What was that again? Steamed bun.
Yeasty bottom... Oh, I mean, bun steamed yeast... Balance! Steamed yeast bun coming up. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, good, you're back. Now, stay still while I prepare your sandwich. Now, meat. Today, I have a cured elguan, pickled saltwater snapjaw, and kitten carpaccio.
We sometimes had boiled elguin in Friar's Keep. It tasted like footwear. One bite from a fully grown saltwater snapjaw means a painful and prolonged kitten. One bite from a fully grown saltwater snapjaw means kitten.
My apologies, that's Kit A carpaccio, a delicacy of the Rose Court. More of a doggy taste to it.
Doggy.
Doggy. It's a bird. Tastes like chicken.
Ah. Yes, then... that, please.
And just a dash of this, and a dash of that, and some of this, and a bit of that. You better be hungry, you better not be fed. The sandwich maker's knife is cutting up your bread. How about some fermented moon seeds with that?
Anything to... Yes, please.
Splendid. Didn't I tell you to stand still and... Hey, don't touch that! It's delicate alchemy, and you're likely to blow your hands off. If that happens, the Azadi will shut me down and lock me up.
I've got eats from across the Northlands, from far away as a deer.
What are you doing here? Have you changed your mind? Do you want my help now?
He might actually... You want to help?
Yeah.
Even if it's dangerous?
What do you think?
What do you know about fireworks?
You mean fireflowers? I know everything. My father makes Bakshivan candles for the Festival of Turning every year.
Fine. Follow me.
Yes!
Sandwicher here, ready to perform sandwiching to your exact orders.
Something to tide you over before tea. Midnight snack. Early breakfast.
Can I tempt you with a savoury sandwich? I'm the best sandwicher in all of Old Town. Also the only sandwicher in Old Town.
Even if I was hungry, I've seen fire. Even if I'll have one of your sandwiches.
Brilliant! Step right over here, friend, to my sandwiching table. Sunny side gets cheese, and the other one gets meat. A sandwich maker's craft is, something feet. Oh, would you like some crispy bitterleaf?
Anything? Yes, please.
Splendid.
Quickly, grab those ingredients.
Can do.
I've got eats from across the Northlands, from far away as a deer.
Right, here we are, as ordered. Mostly. I had to make a few alterations. Remember to chew well and don't swallow too soon. Also, if you feel any discomfort whatsoever, a spoonful of vinegar should do the trick. If not, please visit a physician post-haste.
Tasty morsels.
Non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery.
How was that?
That was perfect. But remember, stealing is wrong.
You told me to steal.
In this case, it was justified. But don't steal. You'll lose a hand or your head.
Here's the stuff.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments.
You said your father taught you how to make fire flowers.
Well, sort of. He made Bakshivan candles, and I watched him make them, but he never let me do it myself. Said it might blow my fingers off or burn my eyes out, but I can give you instructions.
Fair enough. What do I do first?
First, make the glowy balls. I don't know... First, make the glowy balls. I don't know exactly how to make the glowy balls, but when my dad did it, the balls came out all glowy.
I've got the non-magical medicines you...
First, make the glowy balls. I don't know exactly how to make the glowy balls, but when my dad did it, the balls came out all glowy.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salve.
Good. Now you need to make the fire powder somehow. My father was never too clear on how that part's done. All I know is that it's powder that went psst when it was lit. All that's left is to combine all the ingredients in a tube. That should be easy, right? You start with the fire powder at the bottom. And then the glowy balls on top, until the tube is full.
My table's always open, day and night.
That looks okay. I'm not sure how well it's going to work, but there's only one way to find out.
Foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments. I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs.
The magicals keep their heads high despite the Azadi threat. It's a testament to their resilience.
Are you Azadi? You're a white one, but I've never seen an Azadi out of uniform in Old Town.
Day and night.
Nibbles, scrub, tasty morsels.
Day and night.
I need to find a way to get him away from the door. Boy, try and distract that guard away from the door.
Hey, you got it. I bet you can't catch me.
Scram, you little shit.
Boy, try and distract that guard away from the door.
Hey, you got it.
It's a working fire flower. A Bakshivan candle.
You're fat and slow and you stink.
I'm not warning you again. Go on now, nothing to see here.
Country folk in northern... This thing should be able to distract even the most focused guard. Boy, try and distract that guard away from the door.
Hey, you got it. I hate the Azadi.
It's a working fire flower.
What are you going to do about
A Bakshivan candle.
Run along, or I'll poke you
Once
with
this
my
is lit,
sword.
the fire flower powder should propel the glowing testes out of the hole in the top to create colourful alchemy. This thing should be able to distract even the most focused guard. Here you go, boy. Now don't light this before I tell you to.
Oh, man! I'll be careful, I promise. I can't wait to see how this one burns.
Use the fireworks to distract the guard away from that door.
Yes, yes. Hey! Check this out.
Stop! Come back here, you little shit. What in Shadow's name are you? Apostle! You're dead!
He won't hurt you again, child. I promise. Leave. Do not come back.
My head's hurting. Why is my... What's happening? Who are you? Where's Ramin? Why am I tied to... Alvane. You're not dead. How in Shadow's name? I'll pay you. I'll make you wealthy. I'll get you a pardon from the tower and...
Shut your mouth. I need information.
What do you mean by
that? If you speak out of turn again, I'll cut off your dick and shove it down your throat. The raid tonight.
I don't know anything about a raid.
He will lie. Unless I show him what happens when he does. Unless I cause him pain. I cannot justify torture. I'll have to convince him to talk to me. And trust that he reveals the truth. He will lie. Unless I show him what happens when he does. Unless I cause him pain. I cannot justify torture. I'll have to convince him to talk to me. And trust that he reveals the truth. He...
Goddess, no. No! Ah!
I was the apostle. I brought pain to our enemies. In return, they confessed. And converted. Without fail. If I was trained to make the devout denounce their own gods, do you not think I can make a goddessless child molester reveal his secrets?
Please. Please, no more. I'll tell you everything I know. There will be a raid on the magic ghetto tonight. before sunup. Commander Vamon is leading the unit himself. They have a list. Magicals. Humans who've aided the Resistance. Suspected collaborators. It's a long list. They're planning to round up most of the Magicals. Take them to the islands. Some, they're just going to kill. Their families. Their homes. They'll be burnt to the ground. It's retaliation for what happened at the Keep. For the weapons shipment. Vamon wants everyone to know there will be consequences to the rebels' actions. That everyone will suffer because of the Resistance.
Let's go over this again. Tell me everything you know.
Please, don't kill me. I won't tell anyone about this. About you, I can't. They'll execute me. I'll do anything. I'll spy for you. I'll feed you information from inside the tower. Just spare me. Please. For the love of the goddess, I beg you.
There's always a risk that he will reveal what happened here. But if I spare his life, he could be of value to us. He has much to lose if he reveals what happens here. But I can't risk it. And his crimes are too grave. There's always a risk that he will reveal what happened here. But if I spare his life, he could be of value to us. He has much to lose if he reveals what happens here. But I can't risk it. And his crimes are too grave. There's always a risk that... Betray me, and the tower will know what you did. Even if they spare your life, I will find you, and I will make you pay.
Yes, yes! I swear, on the first mountain. I won't speak a word of this. I'll give you all the information I come across, everything.
You'll return to this place every week to meet an agent of ours. Your guard will believe you still visit your girl.
Of course, Apostle. Thank you.
Shut up before I cut your tongue from your mouth. I'll release you now, but you'll stay here until your guard knocks on the door. We'll know the instant you break your oath.
مش عارفة، حاسة اني غلط ما قتلتوش. مش عارفة، مش مرتاحة على الموضوع. Why didn't I kill him? مجرم يعني. المفروض قتلته والله. مشكلة عويصة جدا.
Where's the guard?
He's in a mud cellar, stuck to his knees in Elgwyn dung. He'll be busy for a while.
You did good, Bib.
What happened in there? Did you get what you needed?
I did. Listen, you can't stay here in Old Town. The Azadi are coming.
I'm not afraid of the Azadi.
Nevertheless, you need to leave. I'll bring you to the Enclave, and you'll be safe with...
I'm not going anywhere. This is where I live. What if my parents come back? They'll be looking for me.
You're not safe here. I'm sure your parents would be happier knowing you're with us.
You just want to put me in an orphanage.
Wait. Shadow. Children.
Please go find him, Kian. Don't leave him. أرجوك كيان. يا ريتني. I didn't want to break his heart, this little boy. من الأول لما قلت له إن أهله. Oh my god. How can we take him with us? This story is so freaking crazy.
The General is asking questions.
I've heard. We must find Kian before...
I'll make sure Harmy's attentions are directed elsewhere. Tonight's raid on the Magic Ghetto will be a good start.
What did he say?
The General tells me that my men are sticking to the story, but that some of the prisoners are spreading rumors. It's of little concern. They will not live to see another interview.
And arouse more suspicion. Don't be a fool, Vermon.
Don't ever call me a fool.
Then try not to act like one. Who else did he speak with?
The Warden's men.
You didn't take care of them.
What would you have me do? Assassinate every one of them?
And now the General has witnesses.
Second-hand and infidels. They will never be allowed to testify against Trueborn.
No, but their witness can fuel further investigations.
The General will soon have other matters to concern himself with. We're stepping up the deportations and we're close to completing the machine. After that, Kian's death will be low on his list of priorities.
And in the meantime, the General is pursuing leads.
Like I said, tonight's raid will distract him.
How so?
Because it won't go well. The rebels will strike. Many of his men will die, our forces will be on high alert, and, as Supreme Commander, it'll be Harmy's job to clean up.
He will blame you.
And I will take responsibility. And action. There will be little time for his investigations. By the time the situation is under control again, other matters will have taken precedence. We will keep the General's attentions elsewhere until our mission here is done. And then, no one
will challenge us. I hope you're right.
I always am. Come here.
This is not the time for...
I'm as hard as Nigali steel. This is exactly the time.
I apologize for being late, but I have important...
Every minute wasted could mean lives lost. Anu, can you tell us what you've learned?
Not a whole lot. No one's talking. There's not even a whisper of a raid. I'm starting to think maybe Ulvik's loose-lipped, drunken Azadi was merely a braggart. Also, merely a braggart? I've been around you guys too long. I'm starting to speak like a sullen warrior.
I went looking for our people in Old Town. They're standing by for my word. I don't want to pull them out of the city until we know for sure what's happening. Let's hope for their sake Anu's right, and there's no raid tonight.
The raid is taking place, just before sunrise. We still have several hours.
How did you come up?
Hey, Big Blue, let him speak.
The plan is to arrest as many magicals as possible, along with rebel sympathizers. It's a show of strength. They want us to be scared.
Where did you get this information, Kian?
From a trusted source. I met her here before we...
Mystery Woman! I remember Mystery Woman! Well, I remember you talking about Mystery Woman. She's a friend of Ulvik's, right? We can definitely trust her.
She told me about an Azadi officer who visits with an underage Dalmari girl. And she told me where to find him.
He was with a child? That's sick.
And did you find him?
I did. They'll be coming into the ghetto from the north and the east, and they'll have a ship blocking all traffic in and out of Shady Quay. He told me that this will be their biggest raid on the ghetto so far. Given his rank and the precariousness of his situation, I believe him.
How did you get him to reveal all that?
I did what I had to do to make him speak. He was in no state to tell lies.
Did what you had... Wait. You tortured him? That's how you got the information? We don't do that. Do we?
I would have done the same.
Color me not surprised.
It sounds like your intelligence is to be trusted, Kian. We'll prepare for the raid, and I'll tell our people to abandon Old Town.
Where's the officer now?
I let him go. He might prove a valuable asset in the future.
Will he not simply go straight to his masters?
I have information that would lead to his execution. Should his commanders learn the truth, he'll keep his silence.
But you let a child molester walk free. Was that because he's one of yours? And because the Domari girl is just another filthy magical? I won't soon forget this insult, Azadi.
For what it's worth, Kian, I think you did the right thing. I mean, he deserves punishment for what he did to the girl, but to have a source inside the tower? This could change everything. Well, at least now we know what's happening tonight. So much for my sources. We've been waiting for a chance to show the Azadi we're not running scared. We have magic.
Potent magic.
Magic that goes boom! Big time. And maybe...
Maybe we can reduce their numbers. Blow a few of those dogs to their precious first mountain.
I just wish you hadn't tortured him. Some things are just not okay. But at least you let him live. That was definitely the right choice, even if Liko will never agree. Boy, he really doesn't like you, does he?
well أعتقد إني عملت الخيارات الصح. I don't care about that blue big guy الكبير الأزرق ده. فأنا كنت عايزة أقتله. ممكن أعيد الجزئية دي وأقتله يعني. مش هجنن نفسي. مش هتجنن.
Who's there? You? However did you get here?
اوكي شكلنا بنعود الى زوي. بس لحظة اوقف عند هنا. شكلنا حنرجع لزوي. فانا حقفل اللايف ده واعمل لي عشاء ومش عارف ايه وكده بلا بلا بلا. ممكن ارجع العب بعدين لان مش فاهمة يعني ازاي خلصنا من كيان وحنروح لزوي تاني في العصر الجديد اللي هو بعد 220 سنة من هذا الزمن 2021 يس حيكون 22 2222 زي الرقم ده قريته مش عارفة. اوكي so see you in the next live. طبعا حتكون دي حلقات متوالية. فاللي بيتفرج على الحلقة دي أكيد كانت مشوقة جدا جدا مشوقة جدا مع انه بورينج شوية كيان، يعني كيان ألباني، بس عملنا خطوات حلوة. بس الحاجة الوحيدة اللي ما حبيتهاش اني ما قتلتوش، الأزادي الشرير، البوديفيليا. يعني مش عارفة كيان، يعني why you didn't kill him. يلا أشوفكم بعدين.